I was building a blast zone, raised with a floor shook, learned to read a room fast. Way before books, love came with a switchblade, peace came thin. Had to map every shadow just to know where I've been. So I got surgical with it, started cutting through the noise. Found a pattern in the chaos, found a man inside the boy. Now I don't chase applause, I don't beg to belong. I learned if the base ain't solid, then the house goes wrong. I can feel 10 layers under one little phrase. See the fracture in a smile, feel the shift in the gaze. Not because I'm paranoid, I just know what it costs. When you miss one small sign and your whole world gets lost. So I built from the inside, brick by invisible brick. Turn pain into a blueprint, turn instant into grit. Now I'm standing on a mind that was forged under heat, with a heart that still works even after defeat. I don't wanna borrow life, I don't want a dead-end high, I don't want a mask that fits. I want truth so real it splits anything that isn't mine, anything that wastes my time. I didn't crawl through all that fire just to live somebody else's life. I'd rather be unfused, alone in the flame, than lose who I am just to make somebody stay. I came out the dark with a map in my veins. Now I move like a storm with a world to remake. I don't bend for the lie, I don't kneel to the game. I was born to break cages, they call by my name. If I love, then I love without selling my soul. I'd rather be unfused than be empty and whole. People want the soft truth, something easy to digest. I was made for the hard cut, the blade to the chest. Not to wound but reveal what everybody avoids. All the counterfeit peace, all the polished decoys. I can't live on the surface, I was cursed with the depth. Every answer opens 5 more questions in my head. But that's the gift and the burden, that's the engine I ride. I can see where it breaks by the shape of the design. I'm not schoolmate smart, I'm the kind that survives, the kind that sees the machine through the pain and the lights, the kind that knows intelligence ain't repeating the pages, feeling the structure bend before it shows in the frame. I don't just want a match, I want resonance. True, someone who can stand in attention and not vanish from view. Someone who don't feel the weight of a mind like mine. Someone who hears all this fire and still calls it alive. I don't wanna borrow life, I don't want a dead-end high, I don't want a mask that fits. I want truth so real it splits anything that isn't mine, anything that wastes my time. I didn't crawl through all that fire just to live somebody else's life. I'd rather be unfused, alone in the flame, than lose who I am just to make somebody stay. I came out the dark with a map in my veins. Now I move like a storm with a world to remake. I don't bend for the lie, I don't kneel to the game. I was born to break cages, they call by my name. If I love, then I love without selling my soul. I'd rather be infused than be empty and whole. I know what it is to feel too much and say too little, to carry a war inside and still look civil, to want something real in a world built fake, to be called too intense just for seeing what breaks. But I'm done shrinking down so the weak feel tall, done translating truth into nothing at all. If I'm hard to hold, then hold me right. I am not half a man, I am sharp and light. So here's to the nights when the doubt got loud, when the past came back like a blacked out cloud, when I almost let the weight of it tear me apart. But I kept one hand on the wheel, one hand on my heart. I'm still here, still clean, still building the frame, still taking my loss and extracting the gain. Still believing that life can be brutal and bright, still believing the mind can turn ruin to sight. I'm not here for small talk, I'm not here to pretend. I'm here to build something that outlives the end. A language for the fractured, a path for the rare, a home for the deep ones who were never met there. And maybe that's the mission, maybe that's the cost, to become the kind of man pain thought it had lost. So let the room go silent when I speak my name. I didn't just survive it, I became. I'd rather be unfused, alone in the flame, than lose who I am just to make somebody stay. I came out the dark with a map in my veins. Now I move like a storm with a world to remake. I don't bend for the lie, I don't kneel to the game. I was born to break cages, they call by my name. If I love, then I love without selling my soul. I'd rather be infused than be empty and whole. Not broken, built, not bitter, brilliant, not tame, true. I'd rather be unfused.